biggest game of the week in Kansas City, Missouri. What a matchup for you today here in Week 11, the Dallas Cowboys and the Kansas City Chiefs. And now welcome inside the broadcast booth, everybody. My name is Joe Buck. That's the Hall of Famer Troy Aikman. Glad to have you with us. And, well, it just doesn't get any bigger than this here in 2021 in Week 11, and in some ways it's a measuring stick for both teams. Dallas trying to prove they're legit and for real this year, and Kansas City trying to build on that big game, that win they had at Las Vegas.
Well, both of these teams come in with a lot of confidence, particularly Kansas City, because they'd gone through a period where they were struggling, but a big win, both offenses scoring over 40 points last Sunday, and I agree with you that this is a bit of a measuring stick because of the respect, a healthy respect that each of these teams have for one another. I know this, that if this game lives up to what we expect, it's going to be a lot of points scored, and it's going to be a whole lot of fun.
And it's going to be loud down on that field, that we know, and there's some late injury concern for the Kansas City Chiefs, Tom Rinaldi.
And Joe, that news involves safety Tyrann Mathieu. After practicing in full all week long, he was listed as questionable in the injury report just today. He was the first player we saw show up at Arrowhead more than 4 hours before kickoff, telling team officials that he woke up with swelling in his knee overnight. He went through all pregame warm-ups, getting through that, talking to Steve Spagnuolo, defensive coordinator, pregame just a short while ago. He said he will be a go. As for how much he does, I'm going to leave that up to Tyrann. He is the most versatile defender on this Chiefs team, and against a potent Dallas offense, guys, 32 will be someone to watch to see how this plays out.
All right, Tom, thank you. You talk about weather, I guess for the 21st of November, you can't complain. 57 degrees, a bit windy, but about as good as you're going to get. Field conditions ideal, a fast track, and two teams that can light it up. Cowboys won the toss, and true to form here recently for Mike McCarthy, he says he wants the ball. Kicks it away. Pollard on the return from just outside the 5. Zigzagging his way to the 25. And before the Cowboys take over at their own 25, let's say hello to Erin Andrews.
Hi, Joe. Well, the Dallas offense prepped all week like they would have wide receiver Amari Cooper, but then news on Friday he would be out after testing positive